Hello and welcome back to Dark Souls 3, where we're here at the Undead Settlement, because we just ran away from a messy situation where we didn't have nearly as much Estus as we wanted, and I've got a bunch of souls that I figure I should spend some of, so let's get over to Firelink Shrine. And while it loads, I will inform you that, unfortunately, I didn't record as far ahead as I had thought I did with Dark Souls 3, so you do, in fact, get to see some Dark Souls 3 with me being sick. Hooray for that. Please do forgive me if I sound different or if I do some sniffling or whatever, because I'm sick and that's just one of the realities of being sick. Still, I want to play this game. I want to get further along in it. And apparently I can only level up once. Wow. They really bump up the soul requirement pretty quickly. So where should I put my single point? There's a bunch of places I could put it. Honestly, I do kind of want to get my endurance up to the point where my stamina's 100 just to have a nice round number there, but I think for now, doing more vigor is probably still my best bet. Because vigor is quite potent. And having more HP is quite helpful. Lets me survive more. But let's get back to this undead settlement and continue exploring it. Okay, here we are. I imagine that fella's probably not going to turn around anytime soon. Certainly going to hope that's the case. Good job with that pitchfork guy. See, what's with all the purple summon signs? I don't trust them. Because everyone knows purple's got some red in it. Which may or may not mean anything in this game, but... well done there, fella. I see you. It's been quite a while since I last played this, so I do not remember this place as well as I would if I had just kept playing, but such is life. Should still be able to perform adequately. I hear some walking going on, but I think it's... yeah, it's up there. Okay. And I just got souls from something. It's been happening here. I don't know what exactly is causing it. Will these people just ignore me if I go off over this way? Looks like they might. I'm content with that. Because I'm pretty sure I didn't explore everything over here. And if I don't have a large party following me, I will not complain. So, was there anything over to the right? Ah, yes, this is where we ran from at the very end of the last session. And we ran specifically because of these dagger-throwing jerks. Yeah, it'd be nice if they weren't trying so very hard to be jerks. Oh, they're not throwing daggers, they're using blowguns. as well drink another. So, we are overlooking something. Hang on a sec. Is that where the extra lady was casting at me from before? I think that might just lead around to here. Interesting. Well, let's do what we can to get back to where we got up onto these roofs from, which is right over here. So I guess we've done what we can. Because there's exploring to do. Now, let's check up here. Because if there is anything up top, I kind of want it. And sure enough, there is. Whoa, what's with you? Okay. So it doesn't look like there's anything that we could get to specifically from dropping from here. So let's drop over here. Grab this up. And then... What, are you not going to wake up? No, you are. These things are quite annoying. But that one's dead now. So... Now if I go back this way, we can take this path, see where it leads us. The answer seems to be exactly nowhere. Yep. Exactly nowhere. So, does that mean that we can... Can we make this jump? We can probably make this jump. Or we can fall because the camera changed right as we were jumping. If the camera stayed exactly where it was, we would have made that jump. Little unfortunate. Especially because we'll have to kill all those blowgun guys again. And we lost our ember. But such is life. Thanks for missing with your pitchfork this time. It really helps. So, there's... One of those thief guys basically jumps down behind us here. Ah, there he is. He hangs out right up there, and there doesn't seem to be any real way to get across... Oh. Oh. Well, I guess that works. Get out of here. And if we go over here, we can kill this guy. And then we can just drop down without any real heed for the rest of the building. Take a little bit of falling damage, but it's nothing we can't stomach. And then we get to go over here. Nice little shortcut. Okay. And now we're back to here. And it's bajillions of blowgunners. Yes, hi. So we'll go up here. Watch that guy swing his little knife at nothing. Take a drink. And there we go. Oh. How'd I miss this? So, given that there were 2 sets of firebombs there and one had an icon next to it, I'm thinking this is like Bloodborne and you've got a limit to how many of each type of item you can carry. Yeah, and then they go to your storage. Yeah, the camera keeps on pivoting around this tree, which doesn't help when trying to jump and survive, but I feel like that jump can be made. Then again, it might not have to be made. I'm going to try going through the building again, see where that spits me out. Okay. So we go down here. There's one of these guys, but with a big weapon. Too big for him. Like, seriously, it's bigger than he is. Some boxes to roll through just for fun. And then it spits us out down here by the bridge. So this is definitely a different place than we would be able to reach by jumping. And it occurs to me that maybe jumping from the roof is a better plan. That's probably smarter. Yeah, because then we could just drop right on down. Don't know why I didn't think of that before. Could have kept my ember if I just did a little bit of thinking. Because, yeah, we can just drop instead of jumping diagonally across a pit. Like, wow. I'm dumb sometimes. What? And where's the shortcut? I mean, sure, that goes to over there, but is there any way to come back? I don't see a ladder or nothing. Don't seem able to interact with that tree. Is this a sequence break of some sort? Well, look at you with your saw. I'm gonna get some more health. Okay, that's enough of that. Okay, he cuts an intimidating figure, but he's not all that bad. Door is boarded up, of course. So... oh. Well, I guess we'll be going down there eventually, so... yeah. Nothing over in this corner. And it looks like there's actually not really anything else to do over here. Beyond just go back. I mean, we could have dropped down over there, but that would probably hurt. And I don't necessarily want to incur more falling damage than is necessary. So, I do believe we will now have to go back and deal with the township. Then again, we can come over this way and leave the big crowd alone. Because this will get us to the same place. So yeah, we'll just go this way. Because if I can skip that crowd, I'm gonna skip that crowd. They are not kind. Oh, hi. Always fun when you have extra people following you. There we go. And now we're in here. With the Red Eye villager. Who is meatier than other villagers, but still not an issue. And these things are enemies, but if I leave them alone, I don't think they'll really do anything to me. So I will. They're more hassle than they're worth. And now we get over here. And thus we get to deal with the lady casting her lovely bleed spell. Which I am not a huge fan of. It's not my favorite spell that has ever been cast at me. So how are we gonna get up to her? Oh, hello. Well, we can at least use this to hide. Glad I managed to get my shield up in time for that. So I guess this is basically just going from cover to cover. Treasure ahead. I like treasure. Okay. Not the most valuable of treasures, but it is treasure. Okay. So... stairs. Maybe those. No, those do not help us in the least. And this hammer guy, he tried to be a problem, but failed. So, I guess if there's any way to get up to her, it would be back here. Alright, so that's the bridge across from the other side. So, okay, I think I've got my bearings. And looks like if I jump from here to over there, we can grab an item. And there's a crystal lizard below it. Okay, that wasn't really a jump, but it works. Now, lizard, you come back here. Okay. And now we've got this guy who, instead of having a cage, has a plank. Which looks like it probably prevents backstabs. Yep, that's probably its whole purpose. Oh, and he had rubbish with him. Great. Now to find our way back a little ways. Because we do have some unfinished business with the caster lady. Anything in here? Does not look like it. So there she is. Ah! Found it. So if we go carefully enough, can we sneak up on her? For a backstabbing adventure. No, we cannot. Well, now she's down there. And thus her Titanite shard is mine. So I'll never have to deal with her again. Let's wait till we see that spell impact somewhere. Okay. Okay. I get it. I get it. I get it. No. No, I don't want you hugging me with fire. I'll give you some fire, but that's the extent of our interactions with flame. Okay, we're not doing so hot. These caster ladies can get pretty nasty. One more fireball will do her in. And then we need this. And then we can use... Well, we can use this after getting Heal Aid out. There we go. There we go. Okay. Whoops. Well, I just threw some HP away. But now that we're down here, we've got... Ooh, a bonfire. I'm glad to see that. So, looks like that's not really a path. And there's a dark spirit that way, I guess. Wait a sec, this isn't where we would come across from the other side, because this is a completely different bridge. Well, then where's the bridge that I was thinking of? Also, I see an item. Anyway, bonfire. Gonna go ahead and use it. And I'm gonna sit at it. Because I needed my Estus back. And let's actually take a trip to Firelink. Because we do have a bunch of souls. Can probably get a level or two. And I'd rather use them than lose them. Okay, there she is.
Welcome home, speak.
Let's level up. Yeah, we can get 2 more levels, which could be a good chunk of HP. Or I kind of want to get my dex high enough to use a longbow. But it won't affect my broadsword at all. Then again, neither will strength because it's set to not scale with anything because it's a fire broadsword. Wow. Item discovery doesn't even go up with every point of luck. That's kind of sad. Really begs the question of just how useful luck is as a stat. Oh. So, stamina goes up by a little bit more than 1 point per level. That's nice. Wow, that first point of attunement is much better than the second. But I think we'll just get our vigor to 20 for now, and then we'll start branching out. Because I imagine it'll start being a little less useful after 20. Plus, I mean, more HP lets us make more mistakes. So, let's... I kind of want to check out the other path from the... across the bridge that I went across at first. See where the hell that leads us. Because apparently it's a completely different bridge, so... yeah, I'm curious. And thus, we get to play with these fellows. Where's your pitchfork buddy? There he is. Did he get stuck on a wall? Also, I failed to lock onto him right away, which is why he ended up being able to harm me. And again, we got souls from something. Is there someone here who just falls off of ledges repeatedly? Let's just jump down right now. I don't think we even have to deal with the guy up there. We just cut that cord by jumping. That was the wrong flask. That was wasteful. Oh well. Okay. Time to deal with these two jokers. That works. Way to stab me through the little wall. Okay. Onward. I'm sorry, sir, but you're not going to surprise me with that. And thus, here we are. So where is here in relation to where we went? So, down there is somewhere we haven't been, clearly. Yeah, I'm not entirely certain where we are in relation to anywhere else. Also, those guys are a trap. Who's throwing those? Ah, you. See, if I had attacked them with my fire broadsword, it would have been much the same result, so I'm glad there were people throwing firebombs to stop me from harming myself. Wow! Rude! This is not a pleasant location. I'm gonna turn tail a bit. At least get out of the firebomb range. See if I can deal with Mr. Pot o' Guts, I guess. Is that what the pot is? That's what it looks like. Okay, can you stop? The fact that he can smash us again with it before we can get up, that's mean. That's really mean. But despite its meanness, I think we'll deal with it in the next episode. 'Cause it's getting to be about that time. So, join us next time when we deal with the meanness. See you then, friends.